Alright, welcome back. Time to battle. Got our first opponent, my teammate Buckwheat. He's probably on Arcanum. He was on Arcanum like a couple games earlier when we played. See how that goes. Not sure how that matchup is. Might not be so hot. We'll see. Especially with this hand. Mulligan in hand, I think with the first also had like 2 Heart of the Vault into like more multi-Heart of the Vault hand. It's really not fun. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for the third fire source, simply because we have much more time sources in the deck. So keep that in mind. Try to use your seals on fire if you can afford to. Simply because we have one more time sigil. That was a really sweet card to have on top here. We have one more time sigil in the deck and 4 Talir's favorite, so there's like 5 more time sources than fire. So it might actually be worth considering to go like 7 fire and 6 time, although that hurts turn 1 initiate a bit, which sucks. But it might be better for the overall consistency a bit, without the Amber Acolytes. That's good. Kinda bad for us, especially because we had the influence to go turn 5. Can't block. To go turn 5, hard, turn 6 hard, but yeah, what can you do? And yeah, I think we have to Obelisk here instead of Torch. Hope we don't regret that by getting like Rune Hammered. Yeah, if this attacks we couldn't block because there's too many ways for him to blow us out. But yeah, now we are in a pretty sweet position actually. Or like decent position at least. And we even have the power for our Heart of the Vault next turn. So that's great. I think I actually want to just torch this right now. So we have enough board now to block. And if he has Finest Hour, yeah. And that also baits the Finest Hour for like ground gank blocks. He's not happy with his potential block attacks, it seems. Okay, so that's good for us though. Weird that this guy didn't attack though. Seems like he's maybe scared of some kind of rally or something. Although I think he should know that I think rally is pretty bad in this deck. For anyone that's wondering, I think rally is bad because the card only really helps you on offense. It's not a good defensive card, and the deck is not an aggro deck. It's a kind of like a mid-range go wide strategy that tries to build up board. So I'd rather have cards that are good offensively and defensively and help me build a robust board rather than like some cheesy rally to try and cheese out my opponent. That might work against slower mid-range decks and control decks, but it's bad against like good curved rows of the more powerful mid-range decks that just try to run you over, or aggressive decks of all sorts. Okay, next turn. Oh well, Heart into Heart is pretty good. Alright. That's gonna be a rough game. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable attack. I mean, it kind of telegraphs that I have another Heart of the Vault probably, but what can he do? At worst, I get 2 free damage. At best, I'll just get to shoot this guy down. Both is great. And next turn the game is over. Seems like the stall out plan works perfectly. Emote him a bunch. Out of the vault. Just kind of stupid. I mean, look at this board, it's absurd. The Robins. Oh yeah, it's a teammate. Oh, he can take it. He can take it. Plus he cheesed me out the last time we played earlier today with like drawing the second and the third finest hour to win just in time before I took over. Alright, time for the next game. Alright. Our next opponent, Patrocla. And looks pretty decent actually, like having another heart and a 5-drop opening it is not great, but we have a good influence and power and we have like a 2 and a 3-drop, so I think I'm willing to keep. Bit awkward that we probably can't play Scribe on 2, but oh well. Oh, actually we can. Convenient. Also, drawing power is pretty good, given that we have a 5 and a 6-drop that we want to play. That was a perfect draw, because I was about to say I think we have to aggressively torch this area, and now we even can while making another play, which is perfect. And all we need now is one more power, and then we are fine, and eventually a random 6th power to hit our Heart of the Vault. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna Temple Scribe here. Make it more likely that we hit our 5-drop next turn. Seems like we won't. To be fair, I should have played the Scribe before playing the power card, because if we draw a seed there, we cannot curve into a 5 because of it. Alright. Finally, there's our 5th power. Perfect. And yeah, I think Monitor is what we want here, because that puts us in a pretty sweet racing position. And we can like Humbug Swarm to make sure we don't get raised. The backswing. If he's not just dead anyway next turn. That's pretty good. Okay. Gonna do that so we hopefully don't get run over. All the bugs. Bzzz. I think we just jump. Don't care about trading. Bzz. Bzz, 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 bzz. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Dum dum dum. Pew pew. And another easy victory. Although our opponent had a weird draw, to be fair. The deck is performing. And one last opponent for this half of the games. Yeah, the deck can turn on the opponent awfully quickly sometimes. Okay, I think we start with the drone here. I would have, was an argument to not do that because it plays a bit into like Varus favor. So if we delay it by a turn, he has to offset his Varus favor potentially. But yeah, he doesn't have one either. Anyway, or at least not the power to play it on 2. And then he's dirtling around, which I appreciate. Oh, we slowly beat down him. Let's hope this either lives or we draw power so we can keep curving out. At least we have more familiars at worst to play if this dies and we don't draw power. It dies. And we don't draw power, as I was afraid we would. Oh well. Keep putting out familiars then. And that again. Let's see how often we can play familiar into extract kind of line. Okay. I think I'll play familiar again, just to see what happens. And that again. Awkward. Maiden is a really big pain for this deck. Don't have an answer to this card. Awkward. Yeah, I think we just drop a Titan. Although that was actually probably not the best idea, because it's gonna eat a Death Strike or an Annihilate. No. This is not a matchup we're going to win, I think. Nope. Likely not. This is just brutal. Yep. Pressure is on. And I guess we make a bunch of tokens. Should have attacked first though. Okay. Guess we just keep building board. Also this helps us stave off the Infernos. Not cool. Time to drop power for monitor. Now we have the power, but a turn late. Yeah, we are just dead here. But yeah, we did pretty well. Alright, that's it for the first half of the games. Stay tuned for 3 more games coming up in a moment. Thanks for watching.